Hey guys, welcome back to another video. I'm Joseph. For those who don't know me, I'm the founder of Foxy Productions Namibia. And for my old subscribers, welcome back. For my new subscribers, welcome to the family. And as always guys, I hope you guys are doing amazing. And of course, taking care of yourself and your families. In today's video, we are simply going to talk about the pros and cons of being a freelance videographer. So without wasting any time guys, let's get into the video. Like I said guys, today we're simply going to talk about the pros and cons of being a freelance videographer, specifically here in Namibia. But most of the advantages and disadvantages that I'm going to talk about are things that actually apply anyway. Doesn't necessarily mean that you have to be in Namibia for you to experience such things. So they basically apply to any creator, whether you're a videographer or a photographer. I know everyone can relate to these. The statement I'm gonna make now, I know all of us can actually relate. There are times where we actually reach a point where we question our decisions, like in regards to the career path that we chose. We all tend to think about the pros and cons of what we are currently doing. But in some cases, not all of us actually get a chance to weigh them, to weigh both the bad and good of what we're doing. So that's one of the reasons why I'm actually doing this video today, just to share with you guys some of those pros and cons of being a freelancer here in Namibia. Like I said, today's video is going to be me sharing a bit of the pros and cons of being a videographer, specifically here in Namibia. But instead of our traditional way of starting things, whereby we talk about the good first and then the bad last, I'll be talking about the bad first and then end with the good. So yeah, I'll be starting with the cons, which are the bad, the negative, the disadvantages. And the first one is hard work. Being a videographer is not a walk in the park, as a lot of people actually think. Firstly, it requires you to be mentally prepared. And secondly, you need to be physically fit. Imagine being in like shooting a wedding or something. Like you're carrying a backpack where there are batteries, there are cameras. There's everything that you need in your backpack. And then you still have your gimbal or your tripod, and then you still have your camera in your hand, and you still have to get the shot, guys. Come on. Like it's not easy. It's not easy like a lot of people think. There's so much that goes on, like, guys, come on. It's labor intensive, guys. Like when you're done, like when the day is over, and then you just sit down for the first time after long hours, trust me, your body will tell you, like you feel that you're really working, you know? And I think this is one of the reasons why I actually start working out every day, just for my body and my mind to be physically and mentally ready for anything that my clients will throw at me. Whatever project comes, my body is ready. I'm talking about this like through experience. Like I had to experience it first for me to know. So that's why I'm actually talking to you guys about this. So for you to actually be a proper videographer that is, you know, that is ready to tackle anything, you need to be both physically and mentally ready. All right. The second disadvantage is the long hours. I'm not complaining about the hours, guys. I love what I'm doing. Like I love my work. But depending on the event I'm shooting, long hours can be very tough. Carrying all the equipment and making sure that you get the shot, guys, it becomes tough as time goes. Like I said, imagine carrying that backpack with your batteries, with your memory cards, with your monopods. Guys, come on, man. Yo, in the end, like I said, in the end of a really long day, mostly shooting weddings, you become tired and the shot get less creative. And that's an important point. As you get tired, like by the hour, your mind gets tired as well, and your creativity just slacks. You are never creative when you're tired. So one can never be creative when they're tired. So yeah, that's the second con. The third one is difficult clients. Up until now, I haven't really worked with a lot of difficult clients, but one can definitely know that certain clients can be difficult. We all know it doesn't only apply here, like in the field of photography and videography. It applies everywhere. There are just those clients that will give you a tough time for no reason. You try explaining this to them, but they have their own vision, you know? Sometimes I even ask myself, like, why did you even hire me to come and shoot your wedding? I mean, if you have your own vision, you know? I'm not trying that I don't incorporate my client's vision as well, but I just want us to meet each other halfway, you know? But some clients, whether like you try explaining these, they have their own way. Like you tell them go this side, they go that side. But I mean, it's part of life. I mean, we can all be the same. But at certain points, we need to educate our clients as much as they teach us, guys. We need to talk to them and actually, you know, get them to the same level as us. For the project to actually go smooth, we need to be on the same page. But like I said, people are not the same. I mean, we have to find ways around it. So yeah, guys. The fourth disadvantage is expensive equipment. The equipments are not cheap, guys. They're really not cheap. I know you don't need a good camera to be good, but I mean, technology is moving forward, guys. We're not moving backwards. And I myself, I would testify for myself, like I need the best quality that I can ever get. And for me to actually get that, I need to spend more. Like I said, creativity is not in the camera, it's in you as a person. But for you to get amazing quality to combine with your creativity, you need good gear. And for you to get good gear, what do you have to do? You have to spend money. So yeah, guys, that's the fourth con, where so much money goes into this equipment, you know. And if you ever book a videographer, the price he or she will give you probably won't even include the price for the kit or insurance. Trust me. I mean, only a few of us that do this actually, that know what to do, actually include the price of the insurance and the price of, you know, handling our equipment at your project. We include the price in it. So, but not all of us actually know this, you know. Some actually give you the base price, just the base price without even including this. But we have to be including these, guys. Equipments are not cheap, to be honest. They are not cheap at all. I'm using a Sony A7R. Sony A7R is one of the best cameras Sony ever produced, and they're amazing at what they do. And for you to get the body alone, it will cost you roughly 25,000, depending on what A7R you're having. It's not a cheap career, guys. It's not. And when we charge what we charge, people sometimes complain. I'm not charging because I want to charge you more, or like I want to rob you or something. I'm charging you what I'm charging you so I can actually protect my equipment, and then at the same time I'm providing amazing quality for you, you know, without compromising anything. So on your side you're good, on my side I'm good in regards to the insurance of my equipment. Anything happens to my equipment, at least I'm insured. So I think this is one thing that people have to actually start thinking about. You know, you can't just tell a videographer that no, you're too expensive. You need to put all these things, like you need to wrap all these things around. So yeah, guys, that's the fourth con. The fifth one is many people think it's the camera. Guys, the camera doesn't shoot itself. It does not shoot itself at all. You can have the best camera money can buy, but if you yourself are not the visionary, if you yourself are not creative enough to take amazing pictures, that camera is as good as, you know, me using it, the cheapest camera you can ever find. It's useless if you don't know what you're doing. A camera can only take you this far, but you as a professional videographer, you need to control the camera. You need to know the settings of the camera, whereby you use it in manual for it to actually give you what you want it to give you. Because if you keep the camera on automatic or anything, it's not gonna give you what you're looking for. The camera will want to determine what you want, but it won't give you the exact product that you're looking for. So guys, we should throw away that idea of it being the camera. It has nothing to do with the camera. It's me, the person behind the camera. I'm the one that's doing the work. And I'm talking about myself. Like I'm one of those people that never shoot in automatic. I've never shot. I think the only time I shot in automatic was the first time I bought the camera. But after that, I never shot in automatic anymore. I learned how to shoot manual. Like whenever I get a new camera, I make sure that I go through the manual. I go through the menu of the camera itself. I make sure that I understand everything that goes on in the camera, so I can actually get the most out of my camera. So guys, we should throw away that thing of saying it's just the camera. I mean, you have a beautiful camera. Obviously you get good quality, but without the knowledge of your own camera, or without the knowledge of without being creative enough, I don't think you're gonna produce anything good. Your camera is gonna perform at the level of your own creativity. If you're not creative enough, your camera is gonna, you know, it's gonna give you mediocre results. So yeah, guys, let's throw away that idea of it being just the camera. It has nothing to do with the camera. I mean, it does have something to do with the camera, but not 100%. Like the user, the guy behind the camera is the main, like he's the main man. He's the one that's actually controlling the camera. The sixth disadvantage is the fact that people overlook photographers and videographers, which is really sad. Like I have a quick question for you guys. All the amazing images and videos of iconic celebrities that you guys fan, do you guys even know who took those shots? Most of you won't even be able to answer this because you don't know. People recognize great shots, yes, which is amazing, but not the artist behind, which is very sad. The artist behind is the one that's supposed to get the credit more than the shot itself. Sometimes the artist's name is even on the shot itself, but people don't even recognize it. All they see is a beautiful shot, but okay, yes, it's a beautiful shot, but who shot it? Like who took that picture or who took that video? Guys, we need to stop overlooking videographers and photographers, because at the end of the day you still praise their work. As much as you praise their work, is like that whole praising should also go to the person that actually took that shot. You need to recognize the person first before you can actually comment on the whole result, the whole shot. All right, so guys, please, let's stop overlooking videographers and photographers. All right, so they concluded all the cons, all the bad, all the disadvantages, and now we are going to the positives. All right, now we are going to the positive. So the first positive is getting to film some interesting events. You never know, being a videographer, you never know what you will shoot next. Every day is a surprise. Like a music video today, documentary tomorrow, a conference the next day. Yo, being a freelance creator really opens up so many doors. Like, you just don't know what you're gonna shoot next, which is really exciting for some of us that really love doing this. Like, I don't want to know what I'm gonna shoot next. Like, it needs to be a surprise to me, you know? That actually pumps me up. It makes me want to create more. You understand? It makes me love this art more, you know? So, I mean, you guys can also testify. I mean, when you don't know about something, like when something always comes unexpectedly, it's a surprise. It's always more interesting than something that you know that you're gonna do, you know? So that's why, like, that's one of the pros, like getting to film some really interesting events. Like, you get to shoot a lot of beautiful events, which is amazing. The second advantage of being a freelance videographer is meeting other videographers and photographers. I think that's one of the highlights, like, of me doing any project out there. Like me, for example, me going out there and shooting a wedding video, I know for sure that I'll find a photographer there, and I'm always like excited to meet those people. It's not always about networking and benefits, which obviously it does bring. I just really appreciate meeting like-minded people who are working for the same reason, which is to make clients happy, you know? I don't know what to tell you guys, man. It's something that really, really, really makes me happy, you know? Just to go there. I know I have the vision of my shots and stuff, but I also have on the back of my mind that I'm gonna meet someone. Like, I'm gonna meet a photographer there, or I'm gonna meet another creator there. And it's really exciting for me because you don't even have to plan on what to say to those people. Since you're all like-minded, you already know what to talk to each other about, you know? And, you know, they always have things to say, which makes your day shorter. Instead of you just being there alone and then being the only creator there, which is sometimes not really, it makes the day go longer, like if you're alone. But if you're with someone that's doing the same thing as you are, it actually speeds up the whole day and it makes the whole experience amazing, you know? So yeah, that's the second advantage, meeting new photographers and videographers. The third advantage is traveling. Before I started doing this, I never used to travel. Like, I didn't even know a lot of places in Namibia. But as soon as I started taking pictures and shooting videos, sometimes I get clients in Swakop, I get clients in, let me say, for instance, the deep towns of Otapi, wherever, you name it, man. You name it. It's really exciting because you get to know different places, which is nice. I'm not really a traveler. I'm not really someone that likes traveling, but it's just exciting to know that your next project might take you to a different town that you have never been to. You never know. I mean, it might just take me to another country, which I can't wait for, guys. Which I can't wait for. All right. So that's the third advantage. The fourth advantage is having a great appreciation for light. Being a videographer made me look at light in a different way, guys. It did. Once you start doing this, you start appreciating the little things. You start noticing how light is positioned, how it hits a subject, how to compensate for little light if you don't have enough light. Yo, guys, me doing this most of the time made me look at light in a different way. This obviously came after learning how to manipulate your aperture, manipulate the shutter speed, manipulate ISO, but it made me look at light in a very, very, very different way. Because now, if I end up having a conversation with someone that has nothing to do with this, and the conversation is about light, like let me say natural light or something, their response won't be the same as mine. Because the way I look at light now is totally different from the way I look at light when I was not doing this. All right. The fifth advantage is it's a rewarding experience. All this is a rewarding experience. Like when you're done with everything, man, and then your client gives you feedback with no corrections, it gives me that feeling of accomplishment, which is amazing, guys. Knowing that you did a good job, the person that hired you, the person that gave you that project is actually happy with what you did. I can't even explain this feeling, guys. It gives you the sense of accomplishment, like you completed something that gave someone else a smile, like put a smile on someone else's face. Just knowing that my work has made someone else's mood better or will be enjoyed for many years to come, guys. Come on, man. And generally, I think people naturally love the feeling of completion. I get that every time when I'm done with my videos. I really get that. So yeah, it's really a rewarding experience, guys. Doing all this is really rewarding in so many ways. The sixth advantage or pro is the fact that there's so much room to improve. There are no limits to techniques of both camera operation and editing. Like every shot that I take is making me a better videographer. There is no way that I can actually become worse with every shot that I'm taking. Basically meaning that in every shot that I take, it doesn't matter whether it's today or tomorrow. Every shot that I take, I will improve. Every shot that I take, obviously it won't be the same as an old shot, which is really humbling and amazing, guys. Like every experience, every project that you have, it gives you that room to improve. If you made a mistake in the last project and you learn from your mistakes, if you get another project, you know where to improve. You know what to improve to get the quality that you're looking for. So that's one thing I love about being a videographer, the fact that there's room for improvement. And yeah, it does apply to any other work, but yeah, I'm basing it on what I'm doing now, which is videography. The 7th pro is the fact that you get paid doing what you love doing. Yo guys, I don't even think about the money anymore, because obviously I'm doing what I love doing. So yeah, but just the fact that you get to go out there, do a project for someone, and then you end up getting paid at the same time, having fun and enjoying what you're doing, is something remarkable. Like not everyone actually gets a chance to do that, and I'm actually happy and humbled, and I'm appreciative. Like I'm really humbled to be doing this, and I don't think I'll ever trade it for anything else. There's a quote that says, do what you love and you'll never work a day in your life. There's power in that quote, guys. Do what you love and you'll never work a day in your life. All right. The 8th advantage is seeing beauty in everything. How I was looking at things before I became a videographer is totally different from how I look at things now. After a while of shooting, you basically start to appreciate the little things, you know? You'll see the beauty in small things. You'll see things through a different light. You're aware of so much. The journey of being a videographer taught me so much that I'm aware of so many things now that whenever I look at something, I look at it in a different perspective, you know? I can look at, for instance, an old car. For me, it won't look like an old car. It will look like a piece of art, like something I can actually create something beautiful out of, you know? I can take an amazing picture from this angle, or I can actually incorporate it in a video which will make it look more beautiful, which makes my scene more beautiful, you know? You know what I'm trying to say? I started looking at things in a beautiful way, you know? Seeing beauty in everything. So the last advantage is you capture a moment in time. So which means that whatever you capture today, the future will have a chance of seeing. Whatever video I record today, if they are stored properly, the future will obviously see my work. Just think about it. I mean, you are freezing or recording a moment in time that will otherwise be forgotten. If none of the things that we do in life, like the most important things, if none of them were never recorded or like documented, they will easily be forgotten, and no one will ever remember that something like that actually existed, apart from you that was actually there. Which is bad, because if you end up dying, all those memories die with you. So it's pointless. So me being a videographer and then having this thing behind my head of whatever I'm doing now, the future generation will have a chance of actually seeing. It's something that actually, like, it's one of those things that actually fuel me, you know, to create more. Because you're not only creating something for the moment, you're creating something for a long run. So being a freelance videographer means that I capture moments in time for future reviews, you know. Guys, this is the end of the video. We came to the end of the video. I hope you guys liked the video. I went through a little bit of a hustle just to, recall all this. Like, I had the script on what to do, but a few things happened which prevented me from actually recording this the way I wanted to record it. As you can see, guys, I'm recording this in the night. So yeah, guys, I hope you like it. And please, if you're not a subscriber, please, what are you waiting for, man? It's free, guys. Come on, the button is right here. All you have to do is click it and make sure that you click the notification button, and that's it. You're part of the family. So what are you waiting for, guys? Come on, join the family. And please like my videos, keep sharing the videos, and yeah, guys, keep attracting as many people as you can. Let our family grow, guys. What's the best family on YouTube? Foxy Production Family. So guys, until the next upload, thank you very much for watching.